Alright guys, I'm back for the news and back on my normal schedule. Just the one video a week Friday, you know what I mean? Covering the news from the week, and I got some stuff in here from Game Awards that I didn't cover in my main videos that I've been doing for the last week, so I just follow up on it. But anyways, woke up this morning to some crazy news. If you guys don't know, I've played Pokemon ever since I was 5, you know. Series has kind of been with me, you know. Yep, I woke up to this news this morning. Pokemon is retiring Ash and Pikachu, and I'm a little heartbroken. Yeah. Pretty freaking ripping my heart out right now. If you guys didn't watch the new series, I'm not gonna spoil it, but you know, kind of really not much to go there. But anyway, so they pretty much came out with an anime announcement for the new series, continuing the dual protagonist trend that they've been doing, and they have 2 new characters that they're running from now on. And there's going to be an 11-episode epilogue series for bringing back old companions and Ash's journeys and stuff like that. And then these are the 2 new dual protagonists. Yeah. Kind of a little sad right now. 25 years. And yeah, what a day. Nintendo ripping my heart out, or not Nintendo, Pokemon ripping my heart out. And yeah, I just wanted to get that off my chest, and wondering what you guys are thinking about it. Anyways, so getting back to the actual stuff today. Phil Spencer says Sony wants to grow at Xbox's expense, and this is from news from the last week or so. Just getting to it. Sony and Starfield are slowing down Microsoft takeover of Activision Blizzard. I don't think that's the only reason. Public squabbling between 2 of the biggest console gaming companies has intensified in a recent podcast appearance, and Microsoft CEO Phil Spencer blasted Sony for wanting to grow by making Xbox smaller. The accusation comes after the Federal Trade Commission decides to sue to block Microsoft's takeover of Activision because of a pattern of making recently acquired games like Starfield exclusive. And if you guys don't know, Sony's got over 200 titles that are exclusive, so Microsoft's trying to catch up to them in the exclusivity section. So it's really not that big of a surprise that they decided to make Bethesda games exclusive. They're not going to do this. I'm 100% sure they're not going to do the same with Call of Duty if they end up getting it, because there's too many moves that they've made in the court system that suggests otherwise, and it just makes more benefit to them to keep that on the other platforms, because they'll make more money that way. As for any other IP under Activision, though, I think Sony should be more focused on that, because there's not really much talk about those in the public sphere. So yeah, and Microsoft's just trying to catch up with Sony in terms of exclusives. They've got roughly 60 now, if I had to take a guess, somewhere around there. These are rough numbers. I'm just pulling them. I remember seeing some statistics, and I'm just kind of referencing those in my head, and they're not exact. You guys know what I mean. Sony is more of the antiquated business model of like physical hardware, physical games, although that's kind of dying. And Microsoft's looking towards the future, so they're clashing right there in their business models. You can see it. One's for old school, one's for, we'll just say, new school. And Sony needs to get with the program and innovate. They don't want to compete in this new market. That's exactly what's happening. So they're pulling out all the stops to try to make sure this deal fails, and that's exactly what they're trying to do there. That's the only thing that makes any sense to me. I can't see any other reason. But anyways, yeah, there's that stuff. And Microsoft reportedly is willing to allow Call of Duty on PlayStation Plus. Team Xbox is making another concession to Sony so it can acquire Activision Blizzard, according to Bloomberg. And they probably didn't take the deal anyway, so I don't know why you wouldn't. Basically making this I said it in previous videos. They're basically just making this open platform at this point. I mean, why would... I don't know. Sony doesn't make any sense to me. Like, they're being as generous with this thing as they could possibly get, like, in a legal court system. Court of law. So, there's all this going on. And then they're currently being sued by the FCC. So, whatever. Console warriors mad sad at Xbox's latest awards news show. Yeah, I kind of expected them to come out on stage with some stuff too, but they kind of didn't. And a lot of people are speculating, as I said from the previous articles, that it may have been because they're being held up in the court system with Sony and them, and then also their games are kind of not completed yet, or not within the completion span that they can show it off and show them off and stuff like that. I don't think I've seen many major trailers from these games in a while, to be honest with you. Like Avowed, that's been kind of, from what I've heard behind the scenes, it's been rebooted. And this was another thing that they showed off at the Game Awards. Armored Core 4, is that 4? It's probably announced, which isn't a Souls game. I think this is 6. Correct me in the comments section if that's a 6. I'm not good with Roman numerals. I'm pretty sure it's 6. But this isn't a Souls game. I was unaware that From Software made anything sci-fi. That's just me, though. From Software isn't a development studio famous these days for Souls games. See, that's what I'm used to the fantasy genres that they put out. But there was once a time that it was most famous for Armored Core, a mech combat series that has spanned decades and which is now making a comeback. It was quite the sight. Host Jeff Keighley was almost in tears as he announced a huge world premiere. When the first thing we saw on the screen were the words Bandai Namco, people started losing their shit, expecting either some kind of Elden Ring or Souls expansion, or even a new game. But no, it's time for Armored Core, specifically the 6th game in the series and the first new game release in over a decade. Oh, 6, yeah, there you go. Never mind, it corrected me here. Was out in early 2012. Given the amount of time that has passed between entries, they are looking much better, sharper, and more explosive in the new game, which is debuted with an excellent anime-ass trailer. I don't know, tell me what you guys think. I'm not really into these kind of things, to be honest with you. Sci-fi kind of just has to hit with me in a specific way for me to actually be interested in it. Modern Warfare 2 returns Call of Duty's classic shipment map with Season 1 Reloaded. I think this is already out. I haven't jumped back into Call of Duty in a while. I've been playing High on Life and Pokémon whenever I had the time, but get ready to spawn die with the return of shipment. Yeah, hopefully they made it a bit bigger, because that was a problem. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2's Season 1 Reloaded update arrives on December 14th, and the big update with Call of Duty's iconic shipment map to the game. Shipment has a new look for Modern Warfare 2, and a new Activision blog post highlights all the changes players can expect. Here's everything you need to know about this updated version of Shipment. And as I said, hopefully they made it a bit bigger, because, yeah. In addition to the new stormy ship atmosphere, Activision confirms a few changes to the map design. One notable change includes less verticality than we've seen in past iterations of the Shipment, as Modern Warfare 2's version of Shipment doesn't feature the ability to climb up on the shipping containers. So players will be kept on the ground level for fighting. So you can't do a lot of the climbing that you can in other maps. Shipment will also have a holiday-themed variant arriving shortly after the launch of Season 1 Reloaded, and the festive overhaul will be available from December 21st, January 4th. What? Oh, whoops. Where'd I go? It's season update, which includes 2 new operators, a Chimera assault rifle, and the Call of Duty's first ever raid. Well, I mean, I think there's raids already in the game. I think there's just one new one. I tried playing them, if I remember correctly. Bombed every single one of them. I could never get people to join me. That's my problem. I was doing them online, and it was like one guy always shows up, but then Chimera assault rifle. MZ unlock challenges. Modern Warfare 2 unlock challenges. Store bundles. And Elden Ring is no longer 2022's best-selling game in the US. Call of Duty just completely destroyed them. As if I wasn't expecting that. Elden Ring is no longer 2022's best-selling game in the United States. Activision's Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 has surpassed Elden Ring to become the best-seller overall of 2022 so far, according to the MPD. And I'm not really sure what that acronym says. I'm assuming that's like a sales monitoring thing for games. Modern Warfare 2 was the best-selling game in the US for both October and November in terms of dollar sales, and it is now the best-selling seller for 2022 year to date. NPD didn't say if it's the bestseller designation pertains to dollar sales unit or both, but the NPD tells GameSpot that Modern Warfare 2 has enjoyed a successful launch beyond what is originally modeled. If you guys don't know, as today this video is coming out, this has nothing to do with Call of Duty, but there's a Capcom sale going on, so if you want to pick up some deals, you can go ahead. Digital marketplace on Xbox. If you guys own an Xbox, I picked up some Resident Evil games on the cheap, to be honest with you today. But just want to let you guys know. I keep getting messages from my wish list saying, oh, something's on sale, and I figured I'd check it out today. Final Fantasy 16 new trailer reveals June 2023 release date. And this is one of the ones I missed while I was doing my, I was supposed to have it in my video last week, but I forgot. And I was going to talk about it, and it pertains to the fact that a lot of the games we're seeing now are PlayStation 5 exclusive and not PlayStation 4. Going to be on PlayStation 4, and this is one of them. But Final Fantasy 16 comes out June 22nd, 2023, and it's a PlayStation 5 exclusive. I just wanted to get that off my chest because I've noticed there's been a slide here from PlayStation 4 to PlayStation 5 for more 5 exclusive games, you know what I mean? In here. Rick and Morty creators issue patch to make new shooter less annoying, and yeah, you can change the interactions with these guys to make it more or less annoying. In here, how to quiet down highlights very chatty guns. You go to your audio, and it should say enemy chatter and gun chatter. I'm assuming you can those two options right there, just to give you guys an idea of how you can do that. Tesla Model X and S get full Steam integration. You can now play Cyberpunk on this. Yes, if you guys are. The library of games that you can play while sitting in the parked motor vehicle just expanded massively. It is a Tesla Model X and S now have a full Steam integration. And yeah, the Musk wants to add a place. I don't know if it was Xbox or PlayStation or these things on one of the consoles. So just imagine driving a car, an electric car, and you can play Steam and have maybe an Xbox in that thing integrated into it, or Game Pass. That would be nuts. I don't know what you guys think about that. Now, I'm kind of iffy on the Musk right now, but you know, that would be awesome, to be honest with you. We saw Cyberpunk 2077 running on a Tesla, as well as a user browser browsing the Steam library via a touchscreen. Release notes offer further details suggesting that any game that's been verified for a Steam Deck will work on Tesla, and you can now use cloud synchronization to pick up where you left off. On other devices, that means there are over 6,000 games compatible. That's crazy. That's a lot of games you can play on there. Just more things to make your Tesla more expensive. Yeah. One other thing, too, to mention there. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2 Double XP weekend is live, and this actually started yesterday, so it should be live right now. And, December 15th to 19th, so you're good till the 19th, and that is... You still got 3 days plus today, I think. Yeah, 3 more days after today. So get on that Double XP, I guess. I might jump into it today for a bit. I'm probably not going to be on for Pokemon later tonight, because I normally play it. Well, my brother's playing it across from me when I'm streaming, so... yeah, it depends. If he comes... He's at a company party right now, so... Looks as a bus driver. Well, yeah, just, jump in, maybe. Gain some levels. Marvel Spider-Man 2 launches in fall 2023. Sony shares a release date window for PlayStation 5's key 2023 releases. Okay. I don't think I mentioned this in prior videos. I just wanted to bring it up here for you guys that are into the Spider-Man games. I actually played the last two Spider-Man in 2018. I think it was 2018, and Miles Morales. They were actually really good. I actually enjoyed them. I beat them both. Can't really say much about most games today because I play like halfway through and then it doesn't interest me. For some of them, it doesn't hook me enough that I'm able to freaking beat them nowadays. It's not that I'm incapable of beating them, it's just, they really gotta hook me. I mean, I actually can care at least enough about them to actually try to attempt to beat them. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And that Pokemon, am I right? Crazy. 25 years. As always, sources used in the video will be in the description below. Drop me a like and subscribe. If you like my videos, please ring the bell. I greatly appreciate it. Any news I don't get here, I'll post on my Twitter, and I'll see you guys in the next video.